Greetings, adventurers. This is David back with Abnormal Voyages. Today we are in Marfa, Texas, out here in the great West Texas desert. In 1956, the movie Giant was released with James Dean. It actually became James Dean's last movie, unfortunately. But to commemorate said movie, which was filmed here in Marfa, Texas, these massive art installations were installed right on the outskirts of town next to Highway 90 as a monument to the movie that put Marfa on the map. After that quick stop seeing James Dean and his friends, it was time to keep going down the highway deeper into the desert to find what may be one of the world's most famous, exclusive shopping experiences ever, Prada Marfa. Located here, deep in the West Texas desert. As you can see, there's literally nothing around. It is pretty much as far in the middle of nowhere as anywhere else I have ever been. Prada Marfa was created back in 2005. It was built out of completely biodegradable substances that would make it slowly melt back into the earth, which would of course be a surrealist commentary on Western materialism. They even consulted the actual creator and founder of Prada herself, who helped them pick the merchandise that would be put inside and allowed them use of the Prada logo. Everything inside is real Prada product. There is an ongoing conspiracy theory, though, that Prada Marfa was put there by aliens to help them decide who to abduct next. So if you go by to check it out, be careful. Located here at the Prada Marfa, there's an amazing looking gate with locks that people have put on from all over the country, all over the world. Locks of love. Some of them are even shaped into hearts. That one right there. And people come out here, put their names on the locks. Sometimes couples, things like that. And then add it to the installation. Very similar concept that's been done a couple places in the world, such as the famous bridge in Paris. But nevertheless, a very cool sight. Oh, we've got an air freshener. There you go. Make sure it smells good. Amazing how many people made the trek hundreds of miles out to the middle of the desert just to put a lock and symbolize their love. As you've seen, Marfa is a very interesting place, but as the stars come out, the sun goes down and the night falls, Marfa becomes a completely different place, with even more interesting things to see. Built in 2018, these 12 pillars are called Actual Contact, created by Jason W.A. Tucker. They light up in multiple colors on both sides and are meant to be on the equinox from east to west. Before being built out here, the artist actually created small postcards that were left all across North America that each had one of these creatures on it with no words or any clue to what it meant. It seems aliens certainly love Marfa. The Marfa lights are a phenomenon that still cannot be explained to this day. They actually have a visitor center set up, viewing platforms specifically to see these amazing lights. Out in the distance, every now and then you'll see little lights appear, disappear, move around at random, and nobody knows why. Some say it is the ghosts of the Native Americans who used to inhabit this land. Others say that it is campfires left over from times beyond. And of course, aliens are a very popular theory as to what these lights could be. The Marfa lights actually do not show up every night. You only see them if you're very lucky. And it just so happens that we were lucky this night. The lights put on an amazing show. It was pretty difficult to capture on camera, but I managed to get a few little snippets for you guys. The red light that you see blinking is actually a radio tower in the distance. All other light around it is going to be from the Marfa lights. As I said, the theories behind what it is are wide and varied. Everything from cars on a highway, stretching all the way to outer space. However, it is of note that these lights have been showing up long before cars were actually a thing. Back in the Old West days, cowhands and ranchers would be out there and see the Marfa lights in the distance and wonder, of course, what are those? So whatever it is, it seems safe to say that the Marfa lights will remain a mystery for decades to come. And you know what? That's perfectly okay by me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to us if you would click that little thumbs up there and give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next adventure. We'll see you next Wednesday.